Yeah.
I'm going to skip to 8. All right, and into whatsoever city ye enter, and they receive you, eat such things as are set before you. All right, and heal the sick that are therein, and say unto them, the kingdom of the Most High is come nigh unto you. But into whatsoever city ye enter, and they receive you not, go your ways out into the streets of the same city, and say, even the very dust of your city, which cleaveth on us, we do wipe off against you. Notwithstanding, be ye sure of this, that the kingdom of the Most High is nigh unto you.
That's right.
But I say unto you, that it shall be more tolerable in that day for Sodom than for that city.
So that's how you know that the Lord has a great and perpetual hatred against Babylon, but also against his own people that sin willfully, man. Especially after receiving knowledge of the truth. I hold that way.
All right, so okay, that's what we do when
the one that's in Sirach,
yeah. Like if someone comes up to camp, all right, maybe there's like, all right, what's all this about? All right, and then all right, we tell them, all right, if they, if they accept it or like come back and learn, all right, or watch the lessons online, repent or be sealed as the elect, all right, then it's all good for them. All right, but if it all right, the opposite happens, whether they or whether they like, buck up against it, or whether they, even if they're cool about it and just like I don't see it that way, like they're still gonna get destroyed. All right, but all right, that's kind of like it's like the Jehovah's Witnesses and Mormons take that like literally. All right, they'll go on. That's why they like walk around, like knock on people's doors and shit. All right, but all right, it's spiritually like we're entering into a city. All right, and when like someone comes up, that's kind of like we're entering into their house. We're examining, all right, like where they're at, like where their spirit's at.
Just expound on what he was saying, like you enter into somebody's house, you see their house ain't clean, you ain't gonna stay there long.
Yeah, that's right. This 1 John chapter 4 verse 1, it says, Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirits, whether they of Yahweh, because many false prophets are going out into the world. That's right. You got to try the spirit by the spirit, man. And that's simply because of the simple fact that referring to that Titus 1 and 10, you got many people that speak profanely, vain things which they ought not to, you know what I'm saying? Right. So you got to try the spirit. See who coming in the spirit of the prophets of the days of old. Why would the prophets of the days of old be put to death if they speaking smooth things to these people, you know what I'm saying, with enticing words? So you got to link that up with, not saying the people today, but I'm just saying in general, who coming in that same spirit.
And that's why I say try the spirit though too, man. And because we had an incident last week where this one dude came up and he knew the name of the Most High. He knew the Lord's name, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, but he still was off, man. Hey, that's why you got to try the spirit by the spirit, man.
He had, prophesying with your head covered, things like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's right.
Not only that, but like speaking over men, you know what I'm saying? Bringing confusion and not only that, but building up another man's foundation. You know what I'm saying? These brothers, started this count. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's right.
Right quick, just a precept, just for edification's sake, in that Sirach 33.
And it's Sirach chapter 33, verse 17. Consider that I labor not for myself only, but for all them that seek learning.
That's right. He said, consider not that I labor for myself only, but for all them that seek learning. So yeah, we out here seeking our own salvation, but we also trying to get the blood off our hands, man. And that's our main duty, is to go out and compel people to come into the house of the Lord. Whether they hear, whether they fear, whether we speaking nice things or rough and stern, man. You got that in 2nd Esdras?
2nd Esdras, chapter 9, verse 31. For behold, I sow my law in you, and this shall bring fruit in you. And ye shall be honored in it forever.
That's right, and that's what we seek, man. We seek that crown of life, man, to be honored in it forever, to bear many children, like the scriptures say. But right now, we know ain't the time for that. So right now ain't the time to be living the American dream. Once again, like the brother said, you got to try the spirits. Who out here, trying to build colleges and, having all these kickbacks, having, you're supposed to have what you call it, like the pastors are supposed to be like a solemn assembly, but yet you having family members like women and children and kicking and dancing and, having weddings and shit. You see what kind of spirit these people in. I believe it's in Ecclesiastes that talk about, the wicked basically in the house of mirth. You know what I'm saying? They're in the house of jolly. They're in a jolly spirit. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, you got the righteous, or the men who trying their best to be righteous, they in the house of mourning. Because like the brothers was bringing out, they made a good statement. They was talking about Sodom and Gomorrah for little kids. And that's something I didn't even know. I mean, I knew that they already had Sodom, the gay pride parades, but they talk about for little. If one of y'all can expound on it a little bit more, that'd be cool. You know what I'm saying?
We watching the end time prophecies out there. So yeah, we watching the end time signs, world events. So today came out that they had a gay pride for little kids. So now you got the Edomites raising their kids up from infants, from ages 2 on up, and changing their gender. Right now, you got over there in San Francisco where they passing these abominable laws to where you can't even call a child a boy or a girl. Right, you gotta call them a scientist or a human. All right. They got a transsexual school. And all these abominable laws, man, is what bring the wrath, the indignation of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua.
Hey, and it's like that one Edomite bitch, Charlize Theron. I don't know if y'all ever saw this movie called Monster with this white Edomite bitch. She was like killing all the, she was a prostitute or whatever, and then she started killing all her Johns. Right, but the bitch name, she was in a movie called The Italian Job 2 with Mark Wahlberg when they had robbed the nigga for the gold and shit.
Yeah, I seen that.
The Edomite bitch, her.
Oh, her?
Yeah, her.
All
She got this, she adopted this little Jake's son, right? Why she got this nigga wearing a dress and a blonde fucking wig, man?
She adopted Jake's son, little black boy. How you look, white woman, little black child, but you got him with like a wig on and
long
a dress.
blonde wig down his back, man, and a dress on,
And
man.
a dress.
Hey, did y'all see that Young Thug mixtape
Oh,
cover?
yeah, man.
Yup.
That blonde, that nigga fried.
Homosexuality is being pushed on a large scale, like your brother's bringing out. Or Salaki, I believe it was you. Yeah, you was bringing it out, Salaki. Isaiah 10:1, you know, going to them that decree them righteous decrees, man.
Yeah.
Right. There y'all go out there and like you just said, you can't call them a male or a female. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let them decide. How the fuck you sound? Like the parent can't call it, is it a boy, is it a girl? You know what I'm saying?
It's just the child.
It's just the child.
It's a kid right here.
You know what I'm saying? That's why you don't want no children on this side, because if they grow up being born that, how can you love a child that's a homosexual? You know what I'm saying? They gotta get put to death, according to the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? And it's one thing to say it, but to actually do it and see it, yeah. We gonna see who's laughing then. Keep going on that, the water.
Second Esdras 9:32. But our fathers received the law, kept it not.
That's right. He said our fathers which received the law kept it not. And like the brother was bringing out, you know, you are your father, the devil. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these 2/3 are reincarnated back into here today, man. Yeah, keep going on that. The water.
But our fathers, which received the law, kept it not, and observed not thy ordinances. And though the fruit of thy law did not perish, neither could it, for it was thine.
That's right. Keep going.
That they that received it perished, because they kept not the thing that was sown in them.
That's right. They kept not the truth that was on them. You know, putting your hands to the plow and looking back. You're not fit to be a disciple of the Most High, man. That's why, to the best of your ability, you want to. As soon as you put your hands to the plow, man, if you start looking back, the Lord could bust your ass, man. No matter how you do, whether it be through a dream, financial situation, whatever the Lord have it be, man, the Lord will bust your ass if you put your hands to the plow and don't continue therein, man. You know what I'm saying? You're like you making a covenant right now. I mean, the covenant was already made, but I'm just saying, you basically waking up to it and accepting it. You know what I'm saying? You done wrote your name on the line. Now, if you keep not your end of the stick or your end of the deal, then, you know, bad things happen. You know what I'm saying?
The scripture said it's better for you not to be bad.
Ain't times. Water. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, water.
You gotta appreciate we get it.
The brother speaks is true. It's like you're making a contract. And if you break a contract, there's penalties.
I was looking for that, man.
You know, when you break a contract. You know? That's what I want to say.
No, go ahead. This is St. John chapter 17, verse 6. I have manifested thy name unto the men which thou gavest me out of the world. So that's Yahweh Shai speaking. He says, thine they were, and thou gavest them me, and they that have kept thy word.
Right. Hey, if you don't mind, as a matter of fact, we can go ahead and get into that Revelation 14 and 4. And if you don't mind getting 2 Corinthians 11 and 2, because I'm about to go and wrap mine up, but at the same time, I just wanted to make it be known, you know, we out here just really to get the blood off our hands, man. I ain't gonna lie. Man, we don't wake up every day. Don't get me wrong, through the spirit we want to do this, but we don't wake up every day like, man, damn, man, we gotta go teach these same boneheads who not trying to listen. You know what I'm saying? They walking up and down, they smoking cigarettes in our faces and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's a vexation of spirit, so we really not trying to indulge in, but we know we got to.
Yeah, it's like what Paul said. It's like it's more beneficial for you for me to still be here.
That's right, man. We labor not for ourselves only. You got something else? 14 to 4? Come on, go ahead.
This is Revelation chapter 14, verse 4. These are they which were not defiled with women.
That's right. These are they were not defiled with women. Keep going.
For they are virgins.
That's right, for they are virgins. And the brother about to, it's going to edify itself, really. But keep going. I'm going to finish that one up first.
These are they which follow the Lamb whithersoever he goes.
That's right. So we heard the law. We heard the truth. You know what I'm saying? And we start changing according to that. You know, everything's not done speedily, you know, overnight. But it's like I always say, it's the effort that counts, man. It's that effort, that putting forth that extra oomph, you know what I'm saying, to try to cut out the smoking, to try to quit committing adultery. You know what I'm saying?
It was only through the spirit of the Yahweh Shem Yahushai that I was able to quit smoking.
Right.
So like when I was in the world, like I was smoking for like a good 10 years. All right, and like I tried like the patches, the gum, all that shit, but like the fear of Yahweh Shem Yahushai like took that spirit off.
That's right. Good testimony, huh? Brothers all got like experiences, but what?
It says, these were redeemed from among men,
Keep going.
being the first fruits until Yahweh Hashem Yahushai.
That's what we long for, man. We long for being the first fruit of the kingdom, man. We don't want second draft pick. We want that first round pick, man. Keep going. Finish up that first verse.
And in their mouth was found no guile,
God,
for they are without fault before the throne of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai.
That's right. Like the brother was bringing out right quick. Quick precept if you don't mind. Well, if you don't mind getting it. Isaiah 1:18. You know, he said they were found. How you pronounce it? Gil or gal? He said they were found. You know, basically they were washed. You know, their sins were washed away. The brother.
Isaiah 1:18. Come now, let us read it together. Saith Yahweh, though your sins be as scarlet, they shall be as white as snow.
That's right. So you basically been tried to refine through the fire, man. You put off the old man and you was born again. Keep going.
Though they be red like crimson, they shall be as wool.
That's right. Keep going.
If ye be willing and obedient, ye shall eat the good of the land.
That's right. Just a little bit more.
But if ye refuse and rebel, ye shall be devoured with the sword.
That's right, man. So it's the fear, like the brother said, it was the fear put upon him that made him quit doing his wickedness, you know what I'm saying? And we all got personal testimonies. I used to do the same shit, you know what I'm saying? So, long story short, you gotta have that fear. He said, fear is the beginning of wisdom, you know what I'm saying? Right quick, get that 2 Corinthians 11 and 2.
Real quick,
And
I
that
got
should be
something
it.
for you too.
All right. And it's when
Just like you said, you gotta have that fear. And that's part of you being in His truth. It's the fear of the Lord, fear His judgments, and what's gonna happen if you don't keep His word and His covenant. It says, this is Ecclesiastes 12:13. It says, let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep His commandments, for this is the whole duty of man.
That's right.
So you're supposed to fear the Lord, because that fear will turn you from your ways, from those things you was doing.
And you know, we unprofitable servants, so we don't seek no glory by doing this, but we know it's commanded and demanded of us. And personal testimony, me personally, I don't want to have to sit back and ponder on my mind if I want to eat my daughter at night. You know what I'm saying? That's something that I don't want to have to do. So to the best of my ability, I come out and seek and please to do the will of the Lord. That way I don't have to go through those such perils if it be His will. You know what I'm saying? But I know if I take my hand off the plow, that's a definite, you know, that could be like a definite, you know, thing to have to endure.
And that's why a majority of our people don't keep the commandments and the statutes, man, because they don't fear the Most High. They don't fear nothing. Hey, all they fear is the so-called white man. All right, that's why they do the things that he say. That's why they keep his laws. All right, they don't run fucking red lights. All right, they don't drive without insurance. Only a handful of our people do that. The ones that had a spirit on them, even though they still wicked. All right, they don't give a fuck what Esau say. But 2/3 of our people, man, they listen to every law that Esau decree, man.